Live from Southern Colorado's Alert Station, KKTV 11 News starts right now.
Good evening, I'm Blake Sammann.
And I'm Grace Kraemer. Thanks for joining us for the special online edition of 11 News at 5:30. We start off right away with an 11 weather alert. Fire danger is extremely high right now with those high winds blowing across the Pikes Peak region. Just a few hours ago, Colorado Springs fire crews put out this grass fire in the southeast part of the city.
Now take a look at this video. This was around Fountain and Shasta, just west of South Academy. The fire department says that fire did grow to about half an acre and did shut down parts of Fountain Boulevard. They say thankfully it did not take crews that long to knock down and contain those flames. Now let's get right over to meteorologist Josephine Saige with more on this 11 weather alert.
Josephine, how's the rest of our afternoon looking?
Well, we still have red flag warnings active for the next couple of hours. So those ingredients for fire danger, those elevated wind speeds, those mild temps, that low humidity sticking around with us. And that expires at 8 p.m. for southern El Paso County, through Pueblo County, and through our eastern plains as well. Currently, our humidity is down in those kind of teen percentiles. So this is exactly what we were predicting. Some of us getting a bit closer to those single digit percentiles like Pueblo. But as we look into tomorrow, these will start to increase just ever so slightly. Tonight, though, we have temperatures down at 29 in Colorado Springs, 31 for Pueblo. We're watching mid-30s through our eastern plains as well. Denver at 32. So another fairly mild evening ahead, a fairly above average evening ahead, similar to last night. But those wind gusts, as they calm down in these overnight hours, are expected to actually pick right back up into our Sunday. Not as heavy as those humidity levels also start to increase. Fire danger is still going to be a bit of a concern, but not as much as today. There are no red flag warnings issued as of yet. Even during the afternoon hours, maybe up to 25, 30 miles an hour for those gusts through Woodland Park and through Monument. Now, Monday is going to remain gusty as well. This is going to carry through most of our work week. We'll see those wind gusts of maybe up to 20 miles an hour on our Monday. Tuesday, that same kind of trend where we're just a bit breezy, but nothing excessive. Now, by the time we look into our Thursday, I think we could see red flag warnings, maybe fire weather watch become active. Again, of course, we'll alert you first to those changes as we know more. Now for your Sunday, those afternoon highs a bit cooler than today. 56 for Colorado Springs, 62 for Pueblo. Pretty seasonal for this time of year as we look into our Sunday, and that's because a cold front's going to pass on through tonight. So not really cooling us down significantly, just limiting us in the way of that warming. Now the early work week, we have 70s and mid 60s on the way, so we jump up about a full 15 degrees. By Thursday, I think we'll sit in those mid 70s for Colorado Springs. So like I mentioned, I do think fire danger is going to be a huge concern as we look forward to the end of the week. Now, past our Thursday into our Friday, things stay mild. Next weekend, Saturday, we are tracking chances for rain showers. So good news as we kind of wrap up the month of March and get into the start of April. Looking ahead for Pueblo and Canyon City, by the time we look towards Thursday, we might even be flirting with those 80s. But the big picture here is lots of dry time, lots of sunshine, and lots of warm temperatures ahead of us. Guys.
Gorgeous temperatures, Josephine. Thank you. Well, a suspect is now in custody after a stabbing just last night. It happened near Fountain and Jetwing around 6:30. Police tell us that one person was taken to the hospital with some injuries. They also tell us that witnesses told them that the suspect, later identified as Tawan Edwards, was also injured during that situation. After a few hours, Edwards was found near Interquest and was taken into custody.
Down in Pueblo County, deputies have made their fourth child abuse arrest in just 2 weeks. This is 36-year-old Chelsea Valenzuela. She was arrested after a tip-off from staff at a D70 elementary school. According to staff, the Valenzuela's children claimed their mother was driving recklessly when she drove them to school, and she had been drinking that morning and the night before. Now, the school resource officer also said one of the children had visible injuries. All 4 child abuse arrests have come from tips from D70 staff members.
Well, today marks the somber 4-year anniversary since a mass shooting in Colorado took the lives of 10 people. You may remember back on March 22nd of 2021, a gunman opened fire inside of a King Soopers up in Boulder. 9 people, including one responding police officer, were killed. The shooter was convicted just last September and was given 10 life sentences, plus over 1,300 years behind bars.
Quick heads up, a major section of road through the heart of downtown Colorado Springs is set to close next week. The Tejon Revitalization Project kicks off Monday. That will shut down Tejon northbound between Colorado and Pikes Peak Avenue. Now, if you're driving through the area, you will still be able to go south down Tejon. The new road setup is on your screen right now. That part of the road will be closed until June, of course. As you can see, there is a workaround. Now, more of the road will be temporarily closed on Tuesday as crews work to remove some trees. Round 1 of March Madness is over and round 2 now underway.
Can you believe it? Here at KKTV 11 News, we have been keeping up with all of the madness, and our 11 sports team is diving in with a new 30-minute special bracket breakdown. Our sports team will be recapping this week's biggest upsets, flashiest highlights, and will highlight standout players. You can catch that only on KKTV at 5 p.m. Sunday, March 23rd. That is tomorrow, as well as March 30th. And of course, we'll have more coming up on 11 News at 10.
See you then.